Welcome back to Firefighter Gourmets. I'm Elroy, and not to rub it into you folks back east, but it is a beautiful sunny 78 degrees down here in Sahuarita, Arizona, where this time we're at Firehouse 82. I want to make the guys my EZ Calzone. This is something I whipped together one night when I wanted some comfort food but didn't want all the processed sauces that go inside it. So today I'm going to use fresh vegetables and some pizza dough that I got from my local grocery store. These guys are hungry, so let's get started. I've gone ahead and already browned up about 3 pounds or 2 packages of hot Italian sausage. I cut the casing off, I crumble it in a pan, I get big chunks of sausage, I like a lot of chunks. I've also diced up 3 Roma tomatoes per calzone. If you don't want to dice those up yourself, you can also use a can of the diced Italian style tomatoes. Got 1 good sized sweet yellow onion. I like the sweet yellows for the flavor more than, say, a white onion. And I've also diced up about 4 really good sized cloves of garlic. Again, love the garlic flavor. I'm gonna pull this over the pan and get all these cooking down. Now I'm just gonna dump the tomatoes in. Dump my onions in. And all my garlic. I'm going to mix this in. I'm going to let it cook down until the onions are translucent and the tomatoes are cooked down. Okay, now while that's cooking down, what we're going to do is we're going to take a package of some pre-made pizza dough. You can get some from your local pizza company or your local grocery store, as I did. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that ball of dough, I'm going to put it on a well-floured countertop, and I'm going to roll it out into about a 12 to 14-inch circle. Now I'm no good at the whole pizza making, so I'm just going to try to get this to spread out. And right now it's kicking my butt. You want to see me make a mess, see me try to throw this thing around. Now it's starting to stay spread out for me. All right, I'm just going to continue rolling this out until it's about 14 inches around. Once I get a good size in here, I'm just going to take this off and I'm going to put it onto a very well greased cookie sheet. All right, it looks like this is cooked down pretty good. The tomatoes are all cooked down, the onions are translucent, and most of the fluid is gone. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw in about 1 pound of spinach. I know it seems like a lot, but it's going to cook down and it's not going to be as bulky as it is right now. So I'm just going to stack it on top of everything here and get the lid on it, and it's going to start cooking down for me. And then we're going to go back over there and we're going to throw it in the crusts. All right, as you can see, that spinach is all cooked down. I've mixed it all in real good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put it over here and get it into the crust. Now I've got enough here for 3, so I'm going to split this up into thirds, and I'm just going to dish it in right in the center. All right. Now once that's in there, I got some crumbled feta. I like the taste of feta, so we're throwing some feta in there today. And a good sized handful of mozzarella. Stuff gets knocked over sometimes. All right, so just a ton of mozzarella. We're going to take this side, we're just going to fold it over. And then we're going to pinch off the edges. And I just do a little half fold and press. Gives you that classic calzone look. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush the crust with some olive oil that I brought from home. This has actually been infused with some garlic and some rosemary, so it's got some great flavor. I'm going to brush the edges so they get a nice golden brown when we cook it. And make sure you don't have any breakouts in the back, otherwise you'll get your cheese and all your sauce leaking out of the back of it. Once everything's got a good little coat of this on there, If you want, you can throw a little bit of Parmesan on the outside edge. I like to throw Parmesan, and I also like to use a little bit of garlic salt sometimes. That's it. It's ready to go in the oven. It's going to go in the oven for about 400 degrees for about 45 minutes. I would keep an eye on it, looking at your oven about 30 minutes in, because you want to make sure it doesn't brown up too much. Once it's golden brown all the way around, it's going to be ready to come out. That's it, guys. It's going to come out in about 30 minutes. We'll take a look at it then and see how it turned out. All right, guys, it's been about 45 minutes at 400 degrees. Let's take a look how it's looking. This is our first one in, and it's ready to go. Look at that, nice golden brown. That's when you know it's done. You can hear it. We're going to cut this open. Now, it really is this easy, guys. And the recipe is on our Facebook page. The link will be down below here. You can print that up and do this right here in the station. Ow. Look at that, just melting. All the sauce, all the goodness in there. Everything's just coming out. That's perfect. Now, I would suggest when you do these, let them sit for about 2 to 5 minutes after you pull them out of the oven. That'll let them set up a little bit so they're not quite as runny coming out of there. But other than that, these things are perfect, ready to go. You can put a side of marinara sauce for your crew to dip in, or you can just eat them as is. Again, guys, we can't do this without you, so we appreciate you following us. Remember to check out our GoFundMe page so we can bring this show on the road to other places besides Tucson. We're going to try to go to San Diego, LA, Phoenix, and even Vegas. So with your help, we can make it. Thanks for watching.